Relax, relax. Relax, we are in charge here, relax. Relax, we are coming, relax. Colleagues, as we are starting, we don't. People are moving around. Okay, let's welcome Lesotho. Are you there? Well. Oh.
May we please rise for the singing of the Namibian and national anthems. May we please rise for the singing of the Namibian national anthem as well as the African Union anthems. The Honorable Natalia Kohosis, the Governor of Erongo Region, Honorable Blasius Korasep, His Worship, the Mayor of Swakopmund in absentia, Her Worship Swamaka Utondokwa, the Deputy Mayor of Swakopmund, Mr. Alpheus Benjamin, the Chief Executive Officer of the Swakopmund Municipality, Honorable Trevino Forbes, His Worship, the Mayor of Walvis Bay. We would also like to recognize in our midst Mr. Paulus Noah, the Director General of Anti-Corruption Commission Namibia and host of this year's SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games. Ms. Botkale Makhakanene, the Director General of the Directorate on Corruption and Economic Crime, Botswana. Ms. Ubana Pal Matobana, Head of Delegation, Directorate on Corruption and Economic Crime, Botswana. Mr. Mapevu Kwacha, Eswatini, Anti-Corruption Commission. Advocate Brigadier Mantoselo, the Director of the Directorate on Corruption and Economic Offenses, Lesotho. Advocate Adi Motibi, Head and Chief Executive for the Special Investigating Unit, South Africa. Honorable Michael Reza, the Chairperson, Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission. Commissioner Zalera Makari, Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission. Mr. Crispin Francis, the Director of Prevention and Combating of Corruption Bureau, Tanzania. Advocate Erna van der Merwe, the Deputy Director General of Anti-Corruption Commission, Namibia. Mr. Makhalodi Ratete, the Center Manager for the Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption Center, Botswana. Ms. Jansita Hoffney, the Human Security Officer in the Organ Directorate, SADC. Mr. Tilvas Shilongo, the Executive Director of the Anti-Corruption Commission of Namibia. The Honorable Regional Councillors present, the Regional Commanders of the Namibian Police Force and Namibian Navy Force, Assistant Pastor Heno Slinger, Mr. Tobias Amonga, the Regional Head of the Anti-Corruption Commission, Swakopmund Regional Office, representatives of various institutions, and esteemed members of the organizing committee of the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games, all members of the anti-corruption agencies in the SADC present, all invited guests, esteemed members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, a good evening and warm welcome to the official opening and gala dinner of the 2025 edition of the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games. Good evening. Ride happening along Namibia's coastal line. Indeed, this journey has a humble foundation when two countries came together to unite, embrace through sports. It is therefore my distinct honor to stand before you this evening and serve as your Director of Proceedings. I'm Johanna Absalom. I'm working for the Anti-Corruption Commission Namibia, and in the spirit of unity and inclusivity, I'm not alone, and I've been placed in the safe hands of my co-host, Mr. Jerry Lefu from South Africa. Good evening, Tate Jerry.
Why are they not clapping when you say that?
Imagine.
Please don't be jealous. Good evening.
Good evening.
I must say, you are the only one that is looking this beautifully.
Thank you. And I understand this is a cultural evening. So which culture are you presenting today?
No. This is our culture.
Yes.
The two of us.
Yes.
Yeah, this is our culture, and we are defining it tonight.
Oh, definitely. And I also want to say that everybody in this room looks so amazing. So give yourself a round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did check whether countries are present. And we've got a new kid in the block. And I want them to receive your most warm welcome. Tanzania, are you in the house? No. That is not the welcome. Lesotho, Botswana, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Eswatini. It seems as if you are jealous. Tanzania is here. Can I please get that welcome. Thank you.
A warm welcome indeed. Welcome to the club, Tanzania. But before we proceed with the program, we also give cognizance that we are from different faith, religions, but we still want to bless this occasion with an opening prayer. And at that juncture, I would like to call on the podium Assistant Pastor Henno Slinger to do an opening prayer for us. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening, all. Allow me just to read a verse from the scriptures. Revelation chapter 7, verse 9 and verse 10. After these things I have looked, and behold, a great multitude which no one could number. And this is the beautiful part, from every nation and all the tribes and all the people and all the tongues, standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes, and palm branches were in their hands. And they all cried with a loud voice, saying, Salvation is ours from God who sits on the throne. I must say it's a beautiful sight to see all of you from all of the different nations with all of the different attires and all of the different languages. What an amazing sight to see. Would you bow your heads as we pray together? Father, tonight we come and we acknowledge that though we are from different backgrounds, different religions, and yes, Lord, from different ethnic groups, together here tonight we recognize that we also fight a common enemy, Father God. And as we gather together here under the banner of sports, I pray today, Lord, that you would truly bless these activities. And I ask that you would truly help us as we spend time with one another, that we would learn from one another on the field and off the field, and that there would be something tangible that we will take away from this. May it be the trophies, may it be the smiles, may it be the pictures that are captured in memories. But I pray that everything will be done in good faith and in good spirit. This I pray in Jesus' name. Amen. I give back.
Thank you very much, Assistant Pastor Slinger, for blessing our occasion with a prayer. Now, we are in Swakopmund on the coastal line of the Republic of Namibia, and it is now my pleasure and honor to invite on the stage His Worship Blasius Kharosep to welcome us to this beautiful town. Can we please give her a round of applause?
Thank you so much, Directors of Proceedings. Before I start, my name is Councillor Swakopmund. I'm the Deputy Mayor for Swakopmund, representing the Mayor, Honorable Blasius Kharosep. Directors of Proceeding, Honorable Natalia Kwagoses, Governor of the Erongo region, represented by Councillor Heinrich Hafeni, Honorable Regional and Local Authority Councillors present here, Mr. Paulus Noah, Director General of the Anti-Corruption Commission, Advocate Erna van der Merwe, Deputy Director General of Anti-Corruption Commission, esteemed officials of the Anti-Corruption Commission, as well as the visiting anti-corruption official, distinguished invited guests, our esteemed media partners, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. It is with great honor and immense pleasure that I extend my warm welcome to each and every one of you to the town of Swakopmund and the anti-corruption. It is my privilege to host you here in the beautiful town of Swakopmund. Your presence is a testament to your commitment to integrity and transparency, which are the cornerstones of our society. Distinguished delegate, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire community of Swakopmund, it gives me a great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to each of you to our beautiful town of Swakopmund. affectionately known as Namibian tourism capital. Swakopmund is a hub of cultural diversity, innovation, and community spirit. We are therefore honored to host this important gathering that speak directly to the values of integrity, good governance, and accountability. Directors of proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. The SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Game represent a vital platform for our region, bringing together leaders, institutions, and community in the fight against corruption. By strengthening regional cooperation, we are indeed promoting good governance and also laying a solid foundation for sustainable development and prosperity across Southern Africa, my apology. Hosting this event in Swakopmund is a significant because our town stands as a bridge between heritage and progress, between tradition and modern growth. It reminds us that just as Swakopmund thrives through unity and resilience, so too can our region succeed when it takes unified stance against corruption. It is therefore my hope that the discussion, exchanges, and games held here will inspire and renew spirit of fairness, teamwork, and transparency principle that should guide both sports and governance alike. I wish you all a fruitful deliberation and memorial experience in Swakopmund. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mayor. You know, I nearly wanted to request that we must sing Ikwija from South Africa when we were taking a podium, but I realized we're in Swakopmund. They don't want noise here, so we understand. Ladies and gentlemen, the person that I'm going to call to take the podium, when you speak about the father of the anti-corruption agencies, the big brother who guide others, you know, the person that I'm talking about, he started the agency and he's still strong. But then I had to ask, why is he looking this strong at this age? And I'm told that what he does is a person who likes fitness. So for us to be here, it's a reminder that Mr. Noah, the DG here, the very fitness man, and that we always, you know, one thing that aspire us is your smile every now and then, and your gentleness. We didn't know that it's because that you are coming from Swakopmund, where there's no noise. But you can come and, you know, take the project, Mr. Noah, the DG. Thank you. As we clap, as
Jerry. Okay. Thank you very much, Director of Proceedings. Honorable Natalia Hahosas, the Governor of Erongo Region, represented by Honorable Henry Chafeni, Her Worship, Suama Kotondokwa, the Deputy Mayor of Swakopmund, Pastor Heno Slinger, dear colleagues, I will not mention your names, all of you, because I want to stand on the protocol that already been set. I am really excited. Excited because of the privilege and honor to stand before you this evening. And I'm indeed really happy to see you here in Swakopmund, the coastal town and capital city of Erongo region. I trust you all traveled and arrived in Swakopmund safely. And as you are very much aware, dear colleagues, it has always been our common understanding that in our quest to effectively succeed in our noble cause of regional cooperation in fighting corruption, we must adopt all possible strategies that create a conducive environment for strengthening regional collaboration. And I'm therefore pleased to see such a very big turnout of participation from anti-corruption agencies across the Republic of Botswana, Kingdom of Eswatini, Kingdom of Lesotho, Republic of South Africa, United Republic of Tanzania, our cousin who traveled all the way, more than 2,000 kilometers to be here, the Republic of Zimbabwe, and the host, the Republic of Namibia. The turnout represent our united front against corruption. Sports embodies our shared values of integrity, cooperation, and solidarity. Through sports, we convey a message of unity. Therefore, the Games are timely as we have vowed to work together and implement regional anti-corruption programs. Honorable Governor, ladies and gentlemen, Expo and Games are identified as among the appropriate platforms used to cement collaboration, since through Games, officials get an opportunity to interact, exchange experiences, get to know each other, and share information useful on how they can develop various anti-corruption programs relating to anti-corruption awareness raising, prevention, and investigation of cross-border crimes. SADC region is indeed one house, and we are here tonight as one family, joined together by our SADC Vision 2050 and its development agenda. The key among the many programs is good governance, which can only be realized through a collective fight against corruption in the region. In this regard, I sincerely recognize the SADC Secretariat, represented by Ms. Jansita here, particularly the Anti-Corruption Desk, for the great coordinating work it carries out for anti-corruption agencies in the region. I profoundly also thank the Ministerial Committee of the Organ on Politics, Defense, and Security Cooperation for heeding to the SADC Committee's proposed request to officially approve the holding of SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games as part of regional anti-corruption programs. The decision has added much value to the moral spirit and unity of anti-corruption officials in the region, since they now have a platform by which they can interact and reaffirm their commitment to collaboration in the combat and prevention against corruption. At least, the heads of anti-corruption agencies have several platforms where they meet and engage in regional anti-corruption discourse. Those spots have not been part of it. However, our investigators, our prevention officers, our public anti-corruption awareness officers, and other officials of anti-corruption agencies rarely meet in a big forum as they do tonight. Anti-corruption officials, for that matter, work under very stressful conditions. They are often isolated from the rest of the community by virtue of the nature of their work, particularly investigations. They have limited friends and do not socialize and mingle with every person for fear of implications in allegations of unlawful activities. Therefore, this is really a welcome forum, a welcome opportunity for them to interact with each other from the region's countries. Therefore, opportunity as this one is most welcome to relax and refresh their memories, take a break away from their daily work, and set their focus on physical wellness activities, as is going to happen tomorrow. At least, the Expo and Games is as well an opportunity for our officials to know part of the SADC region while exchanging good practices and challenges in their anti-corruption work. I sincerely commend the countries in the region that laid the foundation for these games. If I'm not mistaken, Botswana and Lesotho being the first, and then the rest of other countries like Kingdom of Eswatini and the others, and also Namibia at some point was the kid on the block, like we have Tanzania tonight. So that is a very good progress that is being made. I would also like to thank the organizing committee at the regional level for the decision to designate Namibia to be the host of the Expo and Games this historic year, 2025. I'm saying this historic year, 2025, because it is the first time after the ministerial committee of the organ endorsed the Expo and Games to become officially part of SADC anti-corruption programs. We are thankful to the political leadership in the region. The government of Namibia, ACC, and the people of Namibia are greatly proud for the honor the committee bestowed on us to be the host for this year, 2025. I also profoundly wish to thank my counterparts, that is the heads of anti-corruption agencies, though I know that many of them are not here, and I know why they are not here, because there is a training of heads of anti-corruption agencies taking place in Mauritius, and we all supposed to be there. I just decided not to be part of the training because I am here and I'm so excited to receive all of you here. And I want to thank them. I want to really thank them for their wisdom, for having authorized such big delegations to come to Namibia to participate in this noble cause. Your magnificent presence makes the Expo and Games already a great success. This tent is so full, an indication already that tomorrow will be a successful day. Certainly, there is no reason why it will not be. Thank you, our Honorable Governor, represented by Honorable Hafeni, for your presence that truly graced the occasion. We look forward to your keynote address. Thank you, Her Worship, the Deputy Mayor, for welcoming us in your town. Thank you to the commanders from the Namibian Police Force and also the Navy Commander for making it possible that we are safe as we are in this region. And above all, thank you for the blessing passed unto us through the revered pastor who opened the event with a prayer. May the spirit of teamwork that defines this Expo and Games inspire our institutions to collaborate across the length and breadth of our region. No doubt, together we can build a strong region free of corruption, and I thank you all, and you are most welcome at the same time. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There are two things that we must remember, that the DG is giving us a command to do. One, he says that you must learn amongst yourselves. What is important, he says, you do not have friends where you are coming from because of the work that you are doing. So what is encouraging is that tonight you must have some friends, ne? But he didn't define what kinds of friends. Please, I'm just saying that he said you must have friends. Whether it's a female and male, or a male and male, or a female and female, I do not know. But his instruction is that at least you must have or start the new friendship. So, Madam, I know that we must move, eh?
Yeah.
Because we start with Africans, eh?
Yes.
What time do we supposed to start?
We are supposed to start 6 o'clock, but we were religiously keeping to African time.
May we request that at least going forward, we must avoid African time. But lastly, the DG mentioned a very important thing that we must not avoid. All the organizing committee members, may I request that all of you just come in front. All the organizing committee members, may I request that you come front. Can I request you to come? Please, colleagues, move, 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 move. Move. Where are you? Should I call you by names because I know you? I'll do that. Where is Akuna? Andriat, where's Akuna? Mr. Nakombi, I think you are part of the... I'll call you by names now. Mosetsana Khape, Botswana, One, please, we are waiting. Tanzania, you must also join us, at least 2. Brian, Victor, Zimbabwe, I know you. I know you. Come, we want to see you. You can't hide. You can't hide. Can't hide. Mr. V, Vulindlela, Eswatini. Men's the man. South Africa, where are you? It's like now you don't have an organizing committee. I can't be taking the shine. Where is South Africa? Ladies and gentlemen, where's One? Tota hela One akotsabi. You know that I can take you head on. Okogai. Namibia, Tanzania, take your place. People want to see you. Where's South Africa? Yenda. They want to take a picture. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the people who had to work and to make sure that today, where you are seated, they work tirelessly. They connect via WhatsApp. Can I tell you a secret? Should I reveal what they are doing? Where's Banda first from Lesotho? I'm called to order. But let me tell you, where's Baji from Lesotho? Oh, he's here, okay. Where's One from Botswana? So, ladies and gentlemen, at one day there was 8 men and 2 ladies in a combi. They were driving in Swakopmund. One person stopped there. I will not say much. I will stop there. Or if you don't behave, I'll tell people what you did. Should I continue? Let me not spoil the night. I just want to request that you give these individuals a big round of applause. We really appreciate you and for the hard work that you have done. Thank you very much for your dedication. You may be seated. This is a cappuccino group, eh? You may be seated.
give them a round of applause as they return to their seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue with our program, we want to be very, very, some of us where we are coming from DG, there is a train called How Train, speed train. That's what we are doing now. We're on that speed. Again, DG has spoken about SADC approving the rules and the terms of reference for this game. A person who will come in front of us, she's going to be telling us about the way forward and whatever that is going to happen. She's a member of the executive committee of Expo and Games. I call it Tsulu, but now I'm told I must be correct. Tsulu fellow. In Botswana, you can't go and say you want Tsulu. They will kill you. You must say Tsulu fellow. Tsuganetsu, the interim chairperson of Expo.
Okay. Oh. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize the leadership here present and allow me, our host, our Director General, for me to proceed with protocol observed. Good evening. My name is Tsolofelo Tsuganetso from Botswana, Mapenduka. That's what I could learn with wearing this attire. I understand it means good morning. The one for good evening, I couldn't. So my role is very short in that our Director General has already summarized our journey as SADC countries who started from a noble gesture of sharing visits in the form of just sightseeing and playing sports, and of course discussing issues around corruption. He has also made it easier for me because these games started in 2011, proceeded and halted during the COVID-19, around 2019, and resumed in full force in 2020. They resumed, sorry, I'm learning how to use this. They resumed in full force in 2023. And when they resumed, the country that hosted is Lesotho. Can we thank them again? In 2023, Lesotho, Eswatini, Botswana, a few of the Namibians, and a few of South Africans convened in Lesotho, and that was the beginning of a very, very accepted and welcome gesture that puts us here today to celebrate camaraderie and networking in the anti-corruption atmosphere. In 2024, Eswatini hosted, and I need to highlight that that was the journey that kept on showing us in the executive committee, the interest that was growing amongst South African countries. In Eswatini, for the first time, from hosting around hundreds, we increased our delegation to 460. Can we clap for that? Because we still believe it was setting a good tone for us to take off for good. And with that 460, Botswana had brought around 150 participants, and Eswatini around 50 to 60, 70. That is the complement of the agency there. Lesotho had brought around 106. Zimbabwe had brought around 40 participants, and Namibia, that is where they increased from the previous year, and increasing with a full force to say, we are hosting the following year. Let us thank Namibia for being that bold. I need to emphasize, though it has already been mentioned, that these games, their intentions, when they were formed, was to increase awareness. The host country ideally has to benefit from educating the communities, the cities, on the ills of corruption by the delegation here. Secondly, they are meant for the team here to network. Remember, when you are an anti-corruption officer, you do not easily get to mingle. You do not easily get to hang out, if you allow me, with anybody, anywhere, anyhow. So this annual coming together gives our people to unleash, relax out of the stressful work they do. That also doesn't even give them enough space to relax and enjoy themselves. So this is why we are here. The other reason we are gathered here is for the cultural exchange. I am a Tswana woman. Today, I am proud to be a Herero woman. So we will be witnessing the talents of our people this evening through cultural performances. And I believe I can see even the way that the different teams address that we are going to really have a real cultural experience from the 7 countries here. And I need to highlight here, as the interim sitting chairperson of these games, that we also have the sporting activities. These sporting activities in the beginning were meant as just a gesture of interaction. We noted just a few days back that with the growth of this gathering, the games now are no longer viewed as friendly games, but have become very competitive. Something that my team has highlighted that I do mention that we should not forget that we are not the league games. We want even somebody who doesn't know how to play soccer to be able to do that. Because this is the time that we are saying our people should use it to interact, mingle, and even try things they've never tried before. So I hope my people, you will take note of this so that we do not lose the focus of this coming together. I need to highlight that with the passing of the terms of references, we have an executive committee that is represented by 2 people from each country that guides the going-ons of this gathering. And because my time is up and I had prepared something longer but short, today in this house, this evening, Namibia is hosting 560 delegates. Can we also clap for Namibia? Because I can see the room is full. The event is well attended. We can only thank them and thank them again. In this house, we've got 143 Botswana attending, 120 Basotho attending. Eswatini, we have 72 of you present. We have 71 people of Zimbabwe. We have 70 Namibians in attendance, and we have a newcomer who is Tanzania, who have brought 6 participants for observation. In conclusion, I would like, South Africa, Jerry's going to kill me because South Africa is South Africa. There are 75 South Africans here present. I'm sorry about that. Can I quickly rush through this? And on behalf of the executive committee that is led by Botswana, we would like and sincerely like to thank SADC for the unwavering support in making sure that this event is now officially recognized under SADC. Can we clap because SADC has held us hand every step of the way until the terms of references were passed in July in Dar es Salaam. At this point, I would like to call on to Madam Matobana on stage to come and hand over, because Botswana, if I may just quickly mention how we became the interim chairpersons, we spearheaded the conclusion of the terms of references until they were finalized under SADC. That is why today we are saying and hoping the next country to host will be now having a guide of how we would like these games to be conducted. Let me call on stage my madam to launch the terms of references as they've been approved. Thank you. short. Just a second. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the anti-corruption family, a very good evening. Dumelang. Namibia, goeienaand. Today marks a historic step in our collective fight against corruption with the approval of the SADC Anti-Corruption Games Terms of Reference, which were approved in July in Namibia, in Tanzania. These terms of reference are not just documents, they are our shared commitment to accountability, teamwork, integrity, professionalism, and service to the people of Southern Africa. They give a structure of our vision, and they bind us together as member states in pursuit of transparency and ethical governance. On behalf of Botswana and the Executive Committee, it is my honor to officially launch these anti-corruption terms of reference. With great honor and responsibility, I hereby declare anti-corruption terms of reference officially launched. I thank you.
In Africa, we have one thing in common, especially when we are happy and in a celebratory mood, but I didn't get that feeling from you. So I am requesting you to ululate in Zim style, Namibian style, South African style. Let's go!
Okay. You know we've got powers, isn't it?
Yes, invested in us.
Invested in us, eh?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to give you 5 minutes to use those powers. Let me see.
Okay, Namibia. Ululate in Damara, Oshivambo, and every tribe you have in your room. Namibia is the host for this year's games, but I don't know if the start of these games with Lesotho and Botswana, if you want to combine the ululation, but are you going to outshine Namibia or not? Let's hear from you. That's not what we expected from Lesotho, Botswana. You started this foundation. Let's hear how happy you are to bring everybody in this room together. One more try.
No. People, we do understand that you are tired. We really understand. Eswatini, are you there? Relax, Eswatini. It seems you are not there. Let's check. Zimbabwe, where are you? This is what we are talking about. This is what we are talking about. A bunch of good people, Zimbabwe. Thank you very much. Exercise your powers again.
Can we do it together one last more time?
Yes.
On a count of 3, 2, 1, let's celebrate the launch of these terms of reference officially.
Yes.
And in fact, we were told where the foundation has started, right?
Correct.
And why we are here today.
Yes.
Mr. Noah also commanded friendships and over friendships.
Indeed.
And I don't know if any of you have already mingled or not, but if you have mingled, come on, let's celebrate.
Yes. But good. So, you know what? We are not jealous, ne? We are not jealous. We remember that the Austul was talking about the champs and all of that. So amongst ourselves, we've got champs. What is it that we want them to do?
Lesotho, you started this baby with Botswana. You were a first, and we want you to show others how it should be done. With the power invested in me.
Yes, girl, yes.
I have the honor and privilege to welcome Lesotho to give us a thunderous performance. Come show everybody here how it started, how it's going, and how it should go forward.
Yes.
Let's give them a round of applause.
Choir. Dia dah kepelan dia kakak.
Thank you very much, Lesotho. You were not performing, we were just testing. You must prepare yourself. We can see that you are still tired. You'll come back. You know, as I went down, so I met the South Africans. They are complaining, man. They are saying we keep on forgetting them. Oh. South Africa, are you there? No. A South African way. So, I want to give you an opportunity to show that you are represented or you are present by making that noise. I don't want to see one person standing. I want to see all of you standing up. South Africa, are you there? Well, thank you. But I know colleagues, they were just showing us that they are here. Shame. Don't take us serious when we perform. Don't be serious. Don't be serious too much. we want to appeal, eh? Don't be serious. We are moving along. We are about to conclude the first part. Are you able to conclude? Yeah. With powers vested
In you?
in you.
Okay, next up on our program is Mr. Letwe Motokhaneti. Did I say that right? The Center Manager for the Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption, or known as CAC. Please come to the podium. Let's give him a round of applause as he takes the stage.
Director of Ceremonies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so why is it that when I step here, everything falls apart? Let me start by saying protocol has been observed. Therefore, I also do here observe the protocol. Let me start by thanking the organizers of this activity for inviting the center to be part of the proceedings for this year. I would like to singularly recognize and thank the Director General for Namibia Anti-Corruption Commission, Mr. Noah, for inviting the center to speak at this year's event. Let me tell you a bit of history about Mr. Noah, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Noah is one of the founding directors for the center. So he's always been there and he's always supported the center, and we really thank him for that. I'm not the center manager. The center manager is Mr. Moholi Rantete, who had wanted to be with us, but because of some commitments, he couldn't make it today. However, he has sent me his regards to say he wouldn't miss such an opportunity going into the future. And as you may know, Mr. Noah has mentioned that we have a training that is running in Mauritius. And the next week, we also have another training that is running in Botswana. And I've been made aware that some of you will be attending that one in Botswana. Just a brief background about the center. It is your center, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption Center. It was formed by members of the Association of Anti-Corruption Agencies within Commonwealth countries in Africa. It is based in Botswana. It is a partnership between Botswana government, the Commonwealth Secretariat in the UK, and the association. Ladies and gentlemen, we do several things. The center is made of 3 pillars. We do capacity building. Most of you know it through capacity building. We do train on different courses. And then we also do research and policy. We also do networking and marketing. So some of you may be asking yourselves, why does the center want to be part of the SADC Expo and Games? One, a lot of the members do not know what the center stands for or what it does for the member agencies. So we are here, ladies and gentlemen, to try and spread our wings, to try and reach as much people as possible who are subscribers to the center. The agencies, they subscribe around $3,500 per year. That is the money that we use to run the activities of the center. And I have good news for you. One of the reasons I'm here is to bring you good news. So this game, since they started, there's never been any technical sponsor or partner. So I'm bringing you good news that going forward, our ambition as the center is to contribute something, is to sponsor some of the activities such as this dinner or such as the medals. We have also realized, ladies and gentlemen, that what you are doing is a good job. We have members in West Africa, we've got members in East Africa, we have members in Coastal Africa, Southern Africa is already rolling. So we want to copy this initiative and spread it across the whole of Africa. So that is our ambition as the center. We have a stall we'll be exhibiting tomorrow at the Games. please feel free to pass by the stall and learn about the center. It is your center. We need to work with you. We need to help you network. We need to train you so that going forward, the fight against corruption within the Africa as a whole will be liberated. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerry is here, and the lady, they want to chase me off the stage. With that, ladies and gentlemen, good night and enjoy your evening.
Thank you very much for the remarks. When he came on stage, I could see there was a lot of excitement in the room, but I know why. Some of us, when we joined the anti-corruption authorities, we didn't know much about certain subjects and topics. And I know most of you can relate that those online and those of us who have traveled to Botswana, we're really excited to hear from the center because we know the good work that they do for us, right? So let's give him a thunderous round of applause. Next up on the program, I would like to call on stage a very important person because we are now officially endorsed the Games and Expo. So we want to hear from SADC. Are they excited as we are about this transformation and evolution of the Games?
Yeah, but I'm just worried that you are saying important. Well, we'll talk about that.
Okay. While we debate about that, please, we would like to welcome on stage Ms. Dansita Hoffney, the Human Security Officer in the Organ Directorate. SADC, let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Directors of Proceedings. It's so great to share the stage, the podium of people my size. I didn't have to adjust the mic, and this happens very seldom. Most of the times when I have to take the podium, I have to readjust the mic from somewhere around here. So, Director of Proceedings, thank you so much. Representing the Governor of Erongo Region, Councillor Heinrich Hafeni, the Deputy Mayor, Councillor Swama Kudondokwa, the Director General of the Namibia Anti-Corruption Commission, Mr. Paulus Noah, the Deputy Director General of Namibia Anti-Corruption Commission, Advocate Erna van der Merwe, heads of anti-corruption agencies and representatives here, the representative of the Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption Center, members of the press, distinguished delegates, esteemed colleagues, and champions of dignity, champions of integrity across the region. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jacinta Hoffney. From the SADC Secretariat. I bring you warm greetings from Ipiana Musopole, which I think many of you know. I bring you warm greetings from Kialeboga Muruti, whom I think also many of you know. It is a great pleasure and a profound pleasure to deliver these remarks on behalf of the Director of the organ, Professor Kula Teletsani, on the occasion of the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games. This event marks a bold and visionary step in our collective regional fight against corruption. It should inspire us all. I listened to the previous speakers, and many of them actually made my job easier because I'm supposed to take you back to the genesis. I'm supposed to also speak to the objectives of the Games, but many of these points have already been mentioned. But allow me, dear delegates, to just amplify and buttress some of the points, just to make sure that we're all on the same space. This is truly a historic moment for in the SADC region as we journey against corruption. Today marks a significant milestone in the implementation of the SADC Protocol Against Corruption, which continues to serve as a cornerstone for regional cooperation and accountability. The SADC Secretariat is proud to be associated with this occasion as we witness the first ever Anti-Corruption Games and Expo held under the auspices of the SADC Anti-Corruption Committee, the SAC in short. Allow me to extend heartfelt congratulations to the Namibia Anti-Corruption Commission for being the first to host these games following the endorsement of the rules, as was just mentioned by the previous speaker, by the Ministerial Committee of the organ. This initiative is evidence of the growing momentum in our regional effort. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, allow me to also express our deep appreciation to the Republic of Namibia under the leadership of the Director General Tatepoulos Noah, as well as the local organizing committee. I am sure you will all agree that the communication was timely between the committee as well as the respective member states and the Secretariat and all other invited guests. The logistical arrangements were excellent, and although Swakopmund and Wolfish Bay were called upon our arrivals, we all received a truly warm Namibian welcome. Thank you, DG Noah, and your dedicated team for the outstanding organizing and for the outstanding warm welcome. This is not just another gathering. I think it was mentioned. Yes, we get together, but this is not just one of those ones. It is a culmination of strategic collaboration, institutional commitment, and regional solidarity. Our coming here together in this beautiful coastal town of Swakopmund, Namibia, is a testament to dialogue and extensive engagement amongst member states and with the heads of anti-corruption agencies. We were taken through the dialogues that were held in, I think, the third or so presentation. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, allow me to briefly reflect on the journey that has brought us to this historic moment. And I'm not going to repeat, but we all remember that the journey started in 2011 with only Botswana and Lesotho. We remember 2011 up to 2017 when we had Botswana, Lesotho, as well as Eswatini. But allow me to fast forward to go to July 2024, where the working group was established, which comprised of the republics of Botswana, Malawi, Namibia, South Africa, Zambia, and the kingdoms of Eswatini and Lesotho, as well as the United Republic of Tanzania. This demonstrated the power of regional cooperation. Malawi, Namibia, South Africa, Zambia, and the United Republic of Tanzania were tasked to develop the terms of reference and the rules of the game. And their tireless effort produced the draft rules for the Expo Games, for the Expo and the Games, which were subsequently vetted by the SADC legal unit and validated by 14 member states in March earlier this year. Let me move forward from March 2025 to June 2025. The SADC Anti-Corruption Committee, the SAC meeting, agreed to elevate the SAC Games into a recognized regional platform and endorse the rules for submission to the MCO, the Ministerial Committee of the organ. Dear delegates, in July, as was mentioned by the previous speakers, in July, the MCO approved the rules and as a guiding tool. And we are really so happy to say that now, as was mentioned, all the subsequent games will be governed by the rules as approved. Distinguished delegates, we are honored to have participation of 7 member states. As was mentioned, we have Botswana, South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Eswatini, and Lesotho. You actually make me very nervous, the two of you. I see you. I see you. I see you. And we have over about 600 officials that are competing across various sporting codes. The theme for this year, ladies and gentlemen, is titled SADC United Against Corruption, which is a declaration of our shared commitment to integrity, our commitment to accountability, our commitment to justice across the region. It reflects the understanding that corruption knows no borders, and neither should our efforts to combat it. By uniting our anti-corruption agencies, member states, and communities through sport, through dialogue, and innovation, we are building a regional front that is resilient, that is collaborative and proactive. I will move forward and conclude very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that sports is a universal language. It gives us the power to engage youth. It gives us the power to engage civil society organizations and public officials in ways that are inclusive, in ways that are energizing and transformative, and in ways that are fun. We saw the performances earlier from the Kingdom of Lesotho. It's fun, it's great, and we look forward to engage with the officials from that country. So the coordination structures, we applaud you. We thank you for the work that you have done. I would like to also appreciate the Kingdom of Lesotho, actually congratulate the Kingdom of Lesotho for being elected as the incoming chair of the organ, and by extension, the incoming chair of SADC. So we look forward to see what the Kingdom of Lesotho has in store for us. As I conclude, our heartfelt thanks once again to our host, the Anti-Corruption Commission of Namibia. Our heartfelt appreciation to the SADC member states represented here. We also appreciate all the other stakeholders, the Commonwealth, for your dedication and your commitment. May this expo be a resounding success, and may it mark the beginning of a new chapter in our regional journey towards a corruption-free SADC. May we continue with our dialogue and our regional efforts towards eliminating corruption in our region. I thank you, and I will make an attempt to say thank you in the countries represented here. Wish me luck. Namibia, thank you, Nene. Thank you so much for everything. KAOS, I know we have a lot of languages in Namibia. To Lesotho and Eswatini, I think we can go with Kialeboha. Ngiyabonga kakhulu. This is for Eswatini. For URT, Asante Sana. Thank you so much for being here. For South Africa, it's also another many languages there, isn't it? But let's go with Ngiyabonga. Let's go with Kialeboha. And we can do with the donkey as well, isn't it? To Zimbabwe, Tatenda. Thank you so much for your kind attention.
Now I do understand why you said she's important. Yeah. No, I withdraw. Yes. Not in the way the parliamentary in Botswana are drawing. No, not in that way, but I withdraw. After your speech, Madam, after your speech, with powers, of course, vested in me, I am taking a decision now to call a commissioner of anti-corruption of Zimbabwe, Madam Zalera Makari, to come forward and just tell us whether Zimbabwe, after these numbers, including Tanzania, are they ready for us? No. Zimbabwe, sit down. When you are a last born, you behave. Zimbabwe, you are a last born, behave, man. Madam, it's fine. We understand. We just arrived. We understand. Madam, we really want to hear and really want a commitment. I'm told the delegation seated here is 560, and they are waiting on you.
Okay. Thank you. Now I have to adjust the microphone. Going up. Good evening to the beautiful Director of Ceremonies. Good evening to Mr. Noah. I think I'm so excited to meet you. Your name precedes. To all dignitaries here present, all protocols observed. You can imagine, this was very impromptu. I was busy drinking my tea. But of course, as the incoming host of the SADC Games for 2026, I had to say a few words. So, my name is Commissioner Zalera Hajine Makari. I am a commissioner for the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, of course in Zimbabwe. In the spirit of Ubuntu and in the spirit of SADC, we are saying you are welcome to Zimbabwe. We actually want 700 dignitaries. 500 is too small. So we're asking you all to come in your numbers so that we can fight corruption together and network more. So, Mr. Noah, I actually thought I was coming to receive instruments of power. Where are the instruments of power? So that we can take back home. But we're excited to be hosting. We also want to thank Namibia for this fantastic opportunity to network and to get to know each other better and to fight corruption as a SADC bloc. Thank you. Tatenda siyabonga.
I feel threatened. I feel intimidated. I need the Navy is here, commander of the Navy is here. And there's a brigadier amongst ourselves. So I want to request that the soldiers must be sent here to protect me. I don't feel safe. How can the commissioner come and say she must adjust the mic? And nobody amongst yourselves says, oh, no, you are wrong. So what are you saying about me? No. What are you saying about me? But it's fine. Moreover, DG, I thought you will stand up and really protect me, but it's fine, I understand. Let me give you an opportunity.
Do we need to be empowered?
I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you very much, Commissioner, for accepting the challenge to host us for the next edition of the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo Games. Now, we are in Swakopmund, Erongo region, and there is leadership at the helm of the region. So it's now our opportunity to prepare for the keynote address, which will be delivered by our Honorable Natalia Kwakoses. There's been many accolades given to her for her good leadership, but not only her good leadership, but also being instrumental to good governance within the region, starting from her tenure of being the Chief Regional Officer of the Erongo region, and then she has also served in other national portfolios like Parliament and so forth. And now she reigns over this region. It's beautiful, it's clean, and as progressive as it is. It's now our distinct honor to request everybody in the room to rise for the Honorable Governor to deliver her keynote address. Honorable Natalia Kwakoses, may you please rise for her to please deliver her. this way.
Good morning, good evening. Is everybody awake? Good evening to all of you. Our forefathers once said that Namibia is Zimbabwe, Namibia is South Africa, Namibia is Eswatini, Namibia is Lesotho, Namibia is Botswana, and Namibia is Africa. All of you feel welcome. The founding father, Sept Nuyoma, once said words in that notion. My name is Councillor Heinrich Hafeni. I am a member of the Council of the Swakopmund City, but I will be tonight reading a speech on behalf of the Honorable Governor of the mighty Erongo region, Madam Natalia Kwakuses. Thank you, Director of Ceremonies, for giving me the platform. I will want to apologize in advance to the Director of Ceremony as I am carrying out a task by a politician, and I will just try to do justice as it is. Keynote address and official opening by Honorable Natalia Kwakuses, Governor of Erongo region, at the gala dinner hosted in honor of the official opening of the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games 2025, Thursday, which is the 18th of September at Seaside Hotel and Spa. Director of Ceremonies, His Worship Swakopmund Ndokwe, the Deputy Mayor of the International Tourism Resort City of Swakopmund, Namibia. Pastor Henos Slingers, His Excellency Elias Magosi, Executive Secretary, Southern Africa Development Community Secretariat. Mr. Paulus Noah, Director General of Anti-Corruption Commission of Namibia. Ms. Botlale Makeke Nene, Director General of the Anti-Corruption and Economic Crime of Botswana. Master Mafeu Makatwa, I will get it. Eswatini Anti-Corruption Commission. Advocate Brigadier Manso Selo, Director General, Directorate of Corruption and Economic Offenses in Lesotho. Advocate Andy Motibi, Head of the Chief Executive Officer, Special Investigative Unit, South Africa. Honorable Michael Reza, Chairperson, Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, and also recognizing the commissioner who was here from Zimbabwe as well. Mr. Crispin Francis, Director General, Prevention and Combating of Corruption Bureau, Tanzania. Habari. Mr. Makolodi Rantsetse, Center Manager, Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption Center. Mr. Teva Shilongo, Executive Director of the Anti-Corruption Namibia. I also want to recognize the Commander of the Erongo Region Police Task Force, Mr. Nicholas Kapumbona, present here. Honorable Regional Councillors present, representative of various institutions, esteemed members of the Organizing Committee, and the members of the Anti-Corruption Agency in SADC region present, and all invited guests, esteemed members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Mwatokerwapo ino Shiwambo, Matisa ina Kwekwe Kovab. Uhandet mechele huenand. Kalaboha. I bring you warm greetings from the people of Erongo region. Indeed, from all Namibians across the width and breadth of the land of the brave. It's indeed profound honor for me to stand here before you this evening at the gala dinner, marking the official opening of the 2025 SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Gala and Games, a groundbreaking event that continues to grow in stature and impact. We're deeply proud to host you in Namibia, particularly here in Swakopmund and Walfish Bay, Erongo region, where the desert meets the ocean. Here you will witness not only spirited competitions, but also meaningful discussions, exhibitions, and cultural exchanges, all by yourselves, brave sons and daughters of the region. Director of Ceremonies, esteemed head of anti-corruption agencies, ladies and gentlemen, as the golden sun sets over the Atlantic Ocean behind us, let us take a moment to reflect not only on the journey that brought us here, but also on the deeper sense and meaning on why we are here. Tonight, we do not just gather here for dinner. We gather here for pride, purpose. We gather here as regional member states united to resolve to fight against corruption, an infliction that continues to rob our people of opportunities, our economic of growth and public trust in our governments. Therefore, the year 2025 marks a significant milestone in that for the first time, the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games have been formally adopted by a Ministerial Committee of the Organ on Politics, Defense and Security Cooperation, under which the SADC Anti-Corruption Committee resorts to officially become part of the SADC calendar of anti-corruption activities and programs. The statutory recognition is both a symbol of progress and a call to action by member states for fortitude. Hence, this SADC Expo and Games Namibia is hosting, which I'm proudly officiating tonight with this gala dinner. This event has previously been hosted by Lesotho in 2023 and Eswatini in 2024. Now comes to Namibia, not just as a host country, but as a proud partner in the collective pursuit for good governance, accountability, transparency, and solidarity in the fight against corruption, an enemy that threatens our collective social and developmental agenda. As you are aware, the SADC Regional Indicative Development Plan 2020-2030 and SADC Vision 2050 seeks to strengthen good governance and foster development, and anti-corruption agencies in the region are among the key institutions established to ensure that the region is on the right trajectory in realizing the aspirations of the region. Corruption and development do not go together. Good governance and development cannot be fostered in the environment where corruption thrives. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, we are hosting close to 700 officials and champions, experts of ethics and integrity across the region. Namibia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Eswatini, Lesotho, Tanzania, and beyond. Our guest tonight includes esteemed heads of the anti-corruption agencies and their delegates from SADC member states, representatives from SADC and the Commonwealth Africa Anti-Corruption Center, all united with a single and powerful objective: to fight corruption and to build stronger, resilient, and more accountable anti-corruption agencies in member states. This initiative is very significant for other institutions in the region to emulate. It gives an opportunity to officials to know each other, exchange contacts, share experiences, and showcase anti-corruption programs in their respective countries. When investigators, prevention officers, public awareness officials, and other officials from the anti-corruption agencies meet to introduce themselves to each other, it boosts the spirit of cooperation and strengthens mutual trust in their profession work. Therefore, this is a critical moment for peer-to-peer learning. SADC region must move in one direction and progress with one common agenda. This is why I feel proud and excited that the Erongo region has been identified by the Anti-Corruption Commission out of the 14 regions of our Republic of Namibia to host the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games. Director of Ceremonies. Namibia has been actively involved in the collective drafting and adoption of the SADC Protocol Against Corruption, which is the key regional legal instrument on which the regional anti-corruption programs are built. Namibia has also ratified the protocol and signed the necessary amendments to the protocol, which ultimately enabled the operationalization of the SADC Anti-Corruption Committee. Since then, plethora of laws were passed by our parliament to give mandate and teeth to the law enforcement agencies, such as the Anti-Corruption Commission, NAMPOL, FIC, NAMRA, and the Office of the Prosecutor General, to work in unison to raise awareness, prevent and investigate allegations of corruption practices, money laundering, and related organized crimes. Our government has demonstrated unreserved commitment to fight against corruption. Our President, His Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, has declared her unwavering commitment to the prevention and combat against corruption. She has linked corruption to treason. She has linked corruption to treason because corruption can lead to frustrations which lead citizens to lose trust in government. In this regard, we must speak with one voice as a region and declare zero tolerance for corruption. Good practices in one country should inspire action in another country, and in the process harmonize our anti-corruption policies and laws. Too many inconsistencies and contradictory laws in our jurisdictions may cause inordinately delays in granting each other much needed mutual legal assistance, either in investigation or request for extradition. Director of Ceremonies, ladies and gentlemen, we must acknowledge the truth that corruption erodes public trust, deepens inequality, and undermines the rule of law. Corruption diverts funds from hospitals and schools. It scares away investments. It makes the poor poorer and the powerhouse and the powerful untouchable. Corruption is a global crisis. Money stolen from public offers often ends up hidden in offshore accounts or laundered through complex international financial systems. The fight against corruption is not just about domestic compliance and enforcement. It demands global accountability, transparency, and holistic international cooperation. Hosting an event as this is a sign of hope, because our collective will and resolve to fight corruption become stronger. And we can do it to save the region and Africa we want. We want the region built on strong foundations of good governance. We want an Africa that commits to development and reject corruption. This is not a distant dream. It is a vision within reach, but only if we all play our part to resist, reject, and expose corruption. So tonight, as we share a meal, as we engage in cultural exchange, as we prepare for the days ahead filled with competition, collaboration, and conversations, allow me to implore on us all to keep this vision in our hearts. Let the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games be more than a mere conventional event. Let the occasion be a catalyst for increasing regional anti-corruption efforts. Director of Ceremonies, esteemed heads of the anti-corruption agencies, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I know the meals are very delicious meals outside there and new friends to make. As I conclude, I wish to thank all of you for being here tonight. Your presence signifies unity of purpose and commitment to a noble goal. Your voices, as you will cheer the Expo and Games, will add strength to our collective cause. The heads of the anti-corruption agencies, to all of those who were involved in organizing this event, your dedication has brought us to this point. Thank you for your tireless effort. You must clap hands for yourself. To our visiting delegates, Namibia is your second home. Feel welcome and explore different sceneries in Swakopmund and Wafish Bay. During your days of stay here, find opportunity to go to the dunes, explore beautiful landscape and sceneries. If possible, hire a boat and explore marine wildlife in the ocean, especially those of you who might be visiting the coastal part of Namibia for the first time. May you feel at home, and may you live inspired after sightseeing of our different sceneries, your Africa. To all of you who are watching the fight against corruption, secure your better prospect as well as your children and grandchildren's future. Never accept bribes and think it's normal. Reject and report it. I think my directors of ceremony, I have only 2 words now. It is an honor to declare the 2025 SADC Anti-Corruption Expo and Games officially opened. Enjoy your dinner and I wish you exciting activities. I thank you. Honorable Governor Natalia Kwakuses.
Thank you very much, Honorable Heinrich Hapeni, for delivering the speech on behalf of the Honorable Governor. And can we give him another round of applause, please? At this juncture, we would like to call on stage the high tables, to please come on stage and join us for a photo session.
High table, may you please kindly make your way. Just
together with I'm taller enough, I will be together. you want to have? Oh, that.
I will be conducting
Now we need to
we are going to count. You follow my count. I table, please behave, please behave.
How do we sit?
Aguna, when you are done, we are going to count. When I say 3, you must do the honorable. On my instruction, of course, when you are done, Aguna, make sure that everybody we are waiting on you, Aguna. We are waiting on you. We don't want to wait.
It shows like this. Yeah, it goes like that.
High table, please follow my count. When I say 3, you will do what you're supposed to do. Aguna, must I start?
On the right-hand side.
All right? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Another banger, baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, no,
everybody, come on.
Oh, young girl, not tell me,
Come
no,
on.
no. Baby, come give me your lo. You got me like whoa. Shawty, come give me your lo. I see this fine girl from my party, she wear yellow. Every other girl they do too much, but this girl mellow. Now in my divine situation, I go use they tell I'm mellow. Finally, I find way to talk to the girl, but she ain't no one follow. You on the phone for one, when you know I come for one, then I start to feel a bum. But she dey give me small one. I know, say she's a bit pass it down one. But she feeling easy, yo. Cause her friends go they come and let you go. When they come and let you go. Calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you, say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh. Baby, come give me your lo. You got me like whoa.
Thank you.
As I reach my house, I see me got a small wall. As me, I wake up, now she did my mind don't walk. Then one day, two, one of you folk go was. Now so me, I go down, see me feeling go up. As I start to the tell her, I feel on my heart it is.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not happy. DJ, let it roll. Let it roll. Let it roll, DJ.
Baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, you put in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, oh. Baby, come give me your lo. You got me like Shawty, come give me your lo.
Thank you. No, we just testing. You will be coming on the stage. We accept your challenge. We see you. Sis Jabu, we see you. We acknowledge you. And the challenge will continue. As we continue with our program, powers vested in you. May you.
Yes, thank you very much. And we've witnessed the official opening of the 2025 edition of the SADC Anti-Corruption Expo Games. And now we have come to a close of the official part of the opening. The evening still continues after that. So now allow me to call our very own Advocate Erna van der Merwe, the ACC Deputy Director General, and can we give her the space to close this official part of the program for us. A round of applause for Advocate.
Do I have to adjust this? Oh, can't believe it. I'm not that tall. Good evening. Please allow me to, at this juncture, adhere to the established protocol and acknowledge all distinguished guests from the different SADC countries and all our invited guests. As we come to the close of this year's SADC Anti-Corruption Agency's Game and Expo Gala Dinner, allow me to express our heartfelt appreciation to all of you here present who made this gathering a success. Please also allow me to extend sincere gratitude to the distinguished speakers who have shared their valuable insights, perspectives, and experiences. Your contributions have indeed enriched us and inspired us to continue striving for a region free from corruption. To our brothers and sisters from across the SADC region, we are truly honored by your presence here today. In particular, allow me to acknowledge with gratitude the presence of the delegations from Eswatini, Botswana, South Africa, Lesotho, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, and of course Namibia, for your presence here and your intended participation in the SADC Expo Games. Your participation will be a reflection of the unity and solidarity of our member states and its wish to strengthen the integrity, transparency, and accountability in the member states in SADC. A special word of appreciation I would also like to express a special word of appreciation to the heads of our anti-corruption bodies whose leadership and commitment continue to guide our collective efforts. We equally acknowledge with gratitude the support of the SADC Secretariat. Your continued collaboration and coordination have made it possible for initiatives such as this to thrive and create a lasting impression and impact. A sincere appreciation also goes to the media houses and your attendance here today, in particular the Namibian Broadcasting Corporation, for your excellent coverage of this evening's event. Your role in amplifying our message and keeping the public informed cannot be overstated. We deeply value your partnership in advancing the fight against corruption. Lastly, we must commend the members of the organizing committee whose dedication and hard work behind the scenes ensured that this event was both memorable and successful. As we will be parting ways for this evening at the later junction, let us carry with us the spirit of solidarity and teamwork. May the bonds between our member states be strengthened as we continue, and may we continue to be inspired in our collective fight against corruption across the SADC region. I thank you for your attention.
Let's give Advocate another round of applause for those warm closing remarks. And at this juncture, we would like to rise for the...
Colleagues, we want to call order on that corner. Can I request that all of you who are standing there, you must go back to your different seats, because we are not going to be singing the national anthem while you are still making movements and making a noise. We started good. It seems now we want to end with a different note. That cannot be allowed. Gentlemen, may I request that you move back? And may I give an order to that bar that you close, you don't sell anything for now. Everybody must go back where they're supposed to sit. We will not be singing. The national anthem, by its designs, they are made to be respected. We must be loyal to national anthems. If you are not loyal to it, you are creating a problem. Unfortunately, we can't allow that to happen. Therefore, we need to move back. It is unfortunate that we need to do this thing, because if we are not going to do it, we'll have a problem. And of course, with powers invested in us, we are calling orders. Colleagues, we really want to request that there should not be a movement when my co-host will be requesting, she will be giving orders, and let's adhere to those orders. I do not know, there is an illegal meeting there, and that meeting disturbs me. May I request that meeting to be adjourned? Gentlemen, if you are not moving, people are hungry. People are hungry, they want to eat, and you are disturbing us. Thank you. You see, you are a bunch of good people. Thank you very much for doing that. You deserve a round of applause.
And with those words of order as invested in our powers, may we please rise for the singing of the African Union and Namibian National Anthem as we close off the official part of this program.
For all the men in this room, take off your heads.
Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation.
very much for being good.